There was a lot of misfiring, there was a lot of missing that was happening with the car, and I knew for a fact that there's something to do with the tune, there's something that has gone wrong, and all of this happened while I was on a highway. Alright, so if you're talking about in India, obviously there are no such things as radars, so you can go as fast as you want, but at the same time, you need to be careful on the roads of India. You never know, you're going at 100 and a cow might just cross the road, a man might just cross the road, any literally living object might cross the road without looking right and left. So I was at 120, 130. Now that speed on a bike is too much. And one tiny mistake that you make on the road might lead you to your death. So there's this one day I had a Pulsar 220. So once you're in India and you're racing on a highway, you know for a fact that you're going to risk your life if you're going above 100. That's when I had a Pulsar 220 at that point of time, and there's a friend of mine. He was sitting behind me, and he's like, "See these guys on a KTM, they want to race you." I like, yeah, fine, because I knew a lot about bikes at that time. I knew what power that bike is going to make, what power my bike is making, the launches, the gear shifts. I knew it in and out. So I knew for a fact that even if this guy is going to go all throttle on his bike, I'm still going to win. So we started racing. I'm at 130, 140. That's when from a little gap I see that there's something on the road that either I can avoid or I should slow down. That thing turned out to be a huge pothole with stones that was kept around it. And that was such a huge one that the highway was only of 3 lanes. So either I slow down or I accelerate more to get ahead of this guy, or I just spin from the side and just move ahead. This idiot on this side didn't realize that, I don't know, he didn't see it or what happened, but this guy just kept going on. So I decided I'm just going to slow down, can do it another day, but it's me and my friend's life that's more important. I did start drifting out from the rear end, but somehow I controlled the bike, I stopped it, but these guys just went ahead. They got into a crash by hitting that small pothole. They spun out, they flipped. I saw those guys flipping like at least 10 times on the road. Luckily they didn't die, but they had serious injuries. So these are some of the things that you need to put your ego down, and if you're seeing that you're saving a life of someone that you know or another person, might as well lose a race, because there's always a tomorrow. So this is one of the things. When I lost the first race to a G35, and I knew that I could do some tunes to the car that would, make the throttle body response, this and that, all that blah blah blah, could be at a much better pace. I started googling all these places. First was Chipcentric. Second was you can go to a random garage. I wouldn't take the names. You can go to those garages. They'll fix up your car. They'll do the tune. Okay, they were charging a lot, but I was like, fine, if I'm going to win a race with this tune, I might as well get it done. So I go to these guys, I get the tune done, I walk outside the garage, and then I start testing the car. The tires used to spin out on every gear shift. That's when I knew that I need to get new set of tires, and I also knew that the response to what I'm doing is very nice, and I actually started liking it. Do it for like maybe 2 days, and that's when the car started stalling. The check engine sign came up. There was a lot of misfiring, there was a lot of missing that was happening with the car, and I knew for a fact that there's something to do with the tune, there's something that has gone wrong, and all of this happened while I was on a highway. That's when I lost my shit. I was like, listen, I have to take the car back, tell them to fix it up. I take the car back. Now I stay in Sharjah. Going all the way towards one end of Dubai is difficult for me. Since I'm working, I have to go on a Saturday. So for the entire week I had to wait. Went on a Saturday, got the thing fixed. I told them that, listen, just fix up the car. might as well not give it such a good response. Just fix it up. I need a little gains, I'll be happy with that, but do not screw it up to such an extent that I just get stuck on the highway. So they're like, okay, we'll fix it up for you. We'll charge you a little more. I'm like, I don't care, just fix it up. They fix it up for me. I'm on my way back home on the same Saturday. I'm on my way back home. The same issues start coming back up. That's when I lost my shit. Called the guy, I started screaming at him. I'm like, listen, whatever the fuck you've done with the car, just put it back to stock. I don't care what you're going to do. You're going to give my money back. I don't care. Just put it back to stock. You guys have screwed up my car. Go back to them, and I told them that, listen, this is what you've done with the car. Put it back to stock. And if possible, if you guys really are going to stick to your words that if you're not happy with the tune, you get your money back, give me my money back. So they fixed up the car, they put it back on stock. I had a lot of quarrels, a lot of fights, a lot of problems with the car later on as well. But then I'm like, no, if I'm doing something with the car, might as well be parts rather than screwing up the ECUs. So that's one of those stories that, I would really recommend the people that if you're getting something done, just get it done from a very reputed place. Look at the Google reviews, go for an MPG tune, go for a Bama tune, go for a tune that they specialize in. Just do not go to a random garage who know how to just push up the throttle response. They know how to change the air fuel ratio. No, that's going to screw up your car. Just go to a place where you know that if you're getting something done, it's 100% safe and legit. Get that thing done. What I would say to my younger self or to the younger generation would be that focus on one thing. Do not have so many things in your head that you want to do everything at the same time. Just focus on one thing. Get one thing done, then move to another, then move to the third one. Because if you have so many things in your mind that you want to do, you will end up just screwing up what you could be good at. So that's one message that I would just give out to my younger self or to the people who've just moved into modding their cars. That's it.